the viewers. My name is Randy Ignacio Quijano. I would like to introduce the HTML. With HTML, you can create your own website. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is derived from language or SGML or Standard Graphics Markup Language. The future of HTML is XML or Extended Markup Language. HTML is not a program language, but it is a markup language. A markup language is a set of markup tags. HTML uses markup tags to describe web pages. HTML is not a case-sensitive language. HTML documents contain HTML tags and plain text. By the way, what is HTML? HTML is a hypertext markup language. Hyper, which means you can go anywhere and everywhere on a browser. While text, you are working primarily with text. In markup, the code necessary for making the HTML readable by a browser, while a language refers to the specific syntax of a programming or scripting language, invented by Tim Berners-Lee in 1980. There have many versions of HTML. One of these is HTML 2.0 in 1995. Second is HTML 3.2 in 1997. The third is HTML 4.4 in 1997. And the fourth is HTML 4.01 in 1999. And the last is HTML 5.0, launched in 2011.
My name is Marjorie Cabanes. What is HTML? HTML is a hypertext markup language. Hyper, which means you can go anywhere and everywhere on a browser. Text, which means you are working primarily with text. Okay, markup. Markup is the code necessary for making the HTML readable by a browser. Language refers to the specific syntax of a programming or a scripting language, invented by Tim Berners-Lee in 1980. Okay, there's a lot of versions of HTML, but the first is HTML 2.0 in 1995, and the second is HTML 3.2 in 1997, and which third is HTML 4.0 in 1997.
To start, first open the Notepad. Write the HTML code in Notepad. Then, save the file with HTML. Extension. View the page in any web browser, Internet Explorer, Netscape, Navigator. Second, the purpose of a web browser like Internet Explorer or Firefox is to read the HTML documents and display them as web pages.
This is the example on how to create a web page. First, open the Notepad. And second, type the doctype HTML. Second, type the HTML. Third, type the head. Fourth, type the title. And then close the title. And then close the head. Then close. After closing, type body. And then body background color. then equals double quote Sky blue. Then double and then center. Next, H1. Then contact. Second, H1. And then H3. And then the name of your creating web page. And then you need to close the H3. And then you need to open first the H3 before typing the anyone or the number. And then you close the H3. And then close the center. And then you close the body. Then close the HTML. And the code's typing is done. Then go to the file and save as. And then put the name of the document by using the .html and then save. And then we can open to those who creating website into the other web page. And this is the example, or this is the output of what we are creating. Smiley Sarcino and the member of our group. And she is making a code by HTML. And he is also making a code by HTML. Hani Ebami Galad.
Also, Marjorie Caballo.
This is shit.
Oh.
Nasyagit pa yung play.
One is also
This is
Marjorie
the example on how to create a web page. First, open the notepad. And second, type the doctype.html. This is the example on how to create a web page. First, open the notepad. Second, type the doctype.html. Nagkatawa ko ba? Awa, ok-type. Uy, nag-ipislit naman ako to. Sabi.
Ano akong babe?
Tipis na magto nimo dayon copy.
Unfair, magiging mabayad at permit ilawan art, no?
Ayoko, ipakita dyan ganyan. Saan pagkuhan? Sige, kay zoom yan ako, day. Kung saan mong gi-type, day. Ha? Sige, play. This is the...
This is how to start a new web pages. First, open the notepad. Then, write HTML code in notepad. Second, save the file with .html. View the page in any web browser or Internet Explorer or Google or Firefox. Then, the purpose of a web browser like Internet Explorer or Firefox is to read HTML documents and display them as web pages. This is how to create a new web pages. First, open the notepad. Then, write HTML code in notepad. Save the file with .html extension. View the page in any web browser, Internet Explorer, or Netscape Navigator. The purpose of a web browser like Internet Explorer or Firefox is to read HTML documents and display them as web pages.